We're on. Well, it's been a long time since we did any videos. I know Dave said a lot of you people out there are wondering what happened. What happened is what's always happening. We're making bases, and it gets a little crazy. It doesn't get a little crazy, it gets a lot crazy around here. And trying to keep up with everything is kind of hard. And trying to make videos in between everything is almost impossible. But recently, a couple of instruments came in for some work. And I thought you people might want to see them, and I can talk about them a little bit. And this one belongs to Lan Lucas, in Baltimore. No, not Baltimore. He's in Maryland somewhere.
Yeah. Manchester.
What was the name of that town?
Manchester, I
I
think.
have it over there somewhere. Oh,
Yep, Manchester, Maryland.
Manchester, Maryland. Yeah. Anyway, Lance sent this to me. I'm not even sure where he got it, but it's July 2nd, 1977. That's a long time ago. And this one, there's a couple of things about this one that are kind of unique, I guess, for that day anyway. I think I told the story before about the neck joint and how I had trouble back in those days getting to make the pocket real nice and square. And I had a maple neck one time. I think I went over this whole story real quick just to rerun it a little bit. We did that bird's eye maple, and the things were popping out, and I just was having trouble getting it square. And that's when I came up with the idea of making a hole without making a hole. That was my theory anyway. Anyway, this bass is a perfect example of that. Instead of making the body like that over there, you can, you can just show. And then making a body like this, and then making the hole here, and then setting the neck in, which is the way I did the first ones and quite a few of them. And then when I was having trouble, I decided, hey, maybe there's a better way to do this, And I think I demonstrated that on another video. I'm not going to get too detailed. I just want to show you one of these. And this one, we changed it a little bit. I think that one might even have that, right? Joe, look at the bottom. Is it? Yeah, okay. That's it. That's later on. Yeah. This one is 1977. That's what, 78. Yeah. Because the block here, we made the block, and then like that and out, and the neck set in there. And that's the way this one was made. And then we just joined the sides. So this whole thing was like one piece. I'm very sure, but that's on the video, right? We did that before, yeah. If you have any real questions about it, you can just contact Dave, and he'll contact me, and maybe we'll redo that, make it a little clearer. The difference is, if you look at the end of this is one piece here. This whole center section here is one piece. Like I said, we took it, the block like that, and then cut down and out, and the neck sat in right there, and then we just trimmed the whole thing all the way down, this whole thing all the way down to the headstock. And that, for some reason or other, was working, but for some reason or other, we changed it. We decided to do it another way. Ended up with the same result. And this one here, this belongs to my friend up in Canada, Hey Marshall, this is your base in case you're interested. You sent this guy, whoever had this base, man. Did we take pictures of this when it was like a disaster?
We did, yeah.
Yeah. Are they up on the website?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we should put those up. This thing, my friend Marshall bought it on eBay, I guess, right?
I think it was Talkbase.
Huh?
I think he
Okay.
got it from someone on Talkbase.
Okay. And somebody had taken the name off and put like an eagle up there or something. The frets were a disaster. In here, they looked like they just, what was that? Like a DiMaggio jazz pickup or something?
It's like cream white.
I mean, it was like just a hole. It was like, it was like somebody made the hole with an axe, you know. And it was a disaster. And in the finish, they put some kind of polyurethane or something. It was really a mess, you know. And we stripped it all down, made a new pocket for it. And Joe or Pete, somebody put a new inlay in here to fill up that mess. And we're getting ready to, I'm going to be putting frets in it probably next week sometime. We'll finish the frets on it. And we'll put it together. And Marshall will have it. But anyway, getting back to that neck construction, we decided to make two separate pieces here. Instead of doing this and making that little thing in that piece, we just made one block, and then we added a block on the another board on the back of it and extended it out. So we didn't have to do any routing at all. It was like all one, and it was perfectly square everywhere. You didn't have to think about it, you know. It was perfect. And you can see here, can you get that piece? That's a separate piece of wood here in the back. The end result was the same as that. It just was a lot easier to do. And I can assure you, back in those days, like I think I said many times, my woodworking chops were, I was not a woodworker. I learned to work with wood. That's the way I look at my skills as a woodworker. Then and now, I'm still learning how to work with wood, you know.